How many businesses does Ripple want to buy? Liney says he thinks he knows, and he's made a list of a few businesses. I studied these businesses in depth so that we could better understand why Ripple might want to buy them, how long it will take, and what they do. Guys, this is going to be a great video. Please like and share if you find it helpful. Also, if you know someone who likes XRP and thinks they'd enjoy my videos, please send them over this weekend. You're very helpful. Okay, have a great Memorial Day weekend in the US. Have a great weekend too. You can get GEX Zero Cap, Copper Falcon X, and LTP if you're not in the US. Falcon X, Nexop, Quant, and Matrix Port are all down here, of course. Okay, I'll talk about these instead. They were at the top. This is where GChex is. Digital Prime Broker GX is based in the UK and has been around since 2018. It gives big clients access to Forex, commodities, indices, and cryptocurrencies. There are a lot of high-level officials who keep an eye on this global company, which only does business to business with professional and government clients. In 2024, GSAX made about 3.76 million in sales, which is about 4.8 million USD. This is 64% more than the same time last year, but the company lost 173,000 pounds sterling, 0 pence overall. The sales went up because there was a 315% rise in the number of crypto CFD deals, which means the company was likely to have a bad year. The crypto part of their business has come a long way, which could be why Ripple wants to work with them. They will have a lot of books in the UK as well. Since they've already bought a lot, Ripple could buy this one, connect it, and start using it right away. When you look at these companies, I think Ripple is also very interested in the ones that work with the biggest banks. Ripple also likely wants to buy a company that doesn't work with all of the other companies that company works with. This way, Ripple can keep track of its clients better. In this case, JP Morgan and Wells Fargo could be used as models since they both have the same kind of customer. It would be good for everyone if Ripple could find a business that helps people that Ripple doesn't already help. Also, I have a free course at the bottom of the page that will teach you everything you need to know about crypto in less than an hour. Let me know if you want to take it, okay? Carry no cap. This one started in 2017 and is in Australia. Zero AP provides digital asset services to companies as well as over-the-counter OTC services. The company is very small with only 27 to 37 workers and a salary of about $189,000, 0 cents a year. I don't think Ripple will be too interested in this, but you never know, that might work. I believe they would lose more than they would gain. You have Copper here too. Copper is a digital asset technology company that helps big institutional buyers trade and settle their holdings. They put a lot of emphasis on security and lowering partner risk. Cooper's own multi-party computation technology, MPC, lets assets stay in control and safely connect to exchanges without having to be given up. Everyone knows the company for its insurance, and schools know it as one of the best places to go for safe digital asset management. No exact sales or volume numbers have been made public. Now, Ripple might be interested in this company because it gives big investors and customers a safe place to store crypto and new ways to trade and settle deals. That sounds like just what Ripple might be eager to find. Come take a look at Falcon X. Falcon X, this makes me think of Star Fox. What were those Star Fox things anyway? Falcon X is the best big digital asset dealer and has deep global liquidity. It helps more than 600 large businesses trade and give money. Check it out. Ripple would be very interested in this. By the end of 2023, it had reported trade worth more than 1.5 trillion. It had about 3 billion transactions a month by late 2020. The company was recently estimated at $8 billion, 0 cents, which shows how much it has grown. Also, this is definitely in the same group as that one. Was I right? What if the value is 8 billion? Don't forget that Circle was only worth $40, 0 cents, which is $5 billion, 0 cents. It looked like Ripple was ready to pay $9,010, 0 cents, or 11 billion to get them. They would be able to pay for Falcon X, and it would have a lot of big customers. What is cash flow? TechPool is a legitimate business that helps people buy, sell, and settle digital asset. They also offer finance and custody loans. With offices in Hong Kong, Singapore, London, Dubai, and Madrid, it does business all over the world with high-class clients. In Singapore, there isn't any public information on sales or numbers, which is a shame. Next is Nexo, which works like a bank and a place to borrow and give digital assets. It lets you keep, trade, lend, and borrow digital tools. Nexo is worth $822.00. As of May 2025, there were 0 million on the market. In the past 24 hours, it has been bought and sold for about 11,800,000.00. Nexo says it has over 1 million users and is in charge of assets worth $12 billion. 0 cents. I don't think they would be very interested in that. It found a lot of data, which is shown in this small table so that you should understand why Ripple would want these companies. Its new plan is to quickly become a bigger player in safe coins and big digital asset services by buying other businesses. One reason is that they can get to markets quickly and on a large scale. As soon as Ripple buys well-known prime brokers, it gets approval for regulators to use their trading technology for institutional clients. Well, don't forget that Ripple is one of the world's best blockchain companies, and you need all of these rights to run your business. This will protect your company from years of natural growth. If Ripple wanted to make everything themselves, they could buy one of these companies and use everything from them. It would take years, a lot of money, time, and work. How Ripplet and XRP work together, it might be easier to settle deals between countries if these companies work together to make Ripple's network and the XRP coin more valuable and useful. There are also steady coin increases. Ripple's own stablecoin, RLUSD, isn't worth as much as well-known coins like Circle and USDC. Ripple could be at the top of the market if it bought prime dealers or stablecoin producers. In that case, firms like G6, Cooper, and FalconX are already controlled in key areas. In countries, these companies would help Ripple deal with problems of adherence around the world. How much would these companies charge? Well, we know that Ripple paid $250 million, 0 cents for Hidden Road Circle. We both know that at first an offer of 4 to 5 billion gold was made, according to Barron. His name isn't Steve Barron. The XRP line or the Barron channel, after that, it says FalconX is worth $8 billion, 0 cents in 2024. We just talked about how the G6 makes $4,800,000, 0 cents a year and loses a little. They would have to pay anywhere from $25 million, 0 cents to $50 million, 0 cents, which Ripple could do at any time. He then says there won't be a public review. After that, Nexo says it has